Hello, boys. It is Orca with another high-level Halo Wars commentary on this channel. Today we see Mr. James told me I need to watch over something, and he's playing with Topher and I think Muffin Man versus Limits, Phantom, and some other guy. My preparation is peak today again. Yeah. I'm recording this before I go to early shift, and it's 4:27 right now. I hope you guys can forgive me. And I was drinking like 4 beers yesterday. But anyways, I need to make another video for you guys for the weekend because I don't have anything prepared. And I don't want to give you another restream of my last streams. Halo Wars, by the way, is actually kind of sad, and I don't know. It's not funny anymore. Not doesn't make that much fun anymore because like the Steam buyers were thinking they are great. I have a lot of guys who I think they are dog shit. But then I come to lobbies, they give me the worst players, and then they say, "Oh, I beat at Orca." It's actually kind of sad. And I have also a lot of players are fired out of my team. I never play with them again. Delirium is a good example for that. This guy is terrible, and he's not the only one. I'm playing this game like once a week, maybe twice a week. Play like way more AOE. 2 different games, two different controller settings, and I'm still better than most of those people. I don't know how they do it and actually play that game so long and didn't know the simple things. Yeah, but that was the rage bait, so back to the real game. You see, we're watching a classic opening from the WNSD guys, rebuilding the leader. From the Cubby side, taking expos, profit again on O. But we are still not on the interesting part of the game, which is, I hope, coming soon. When we reach like the 10-minute mark, it's gonna be actually interesting. Healing Gunner Hogs, keep pressure up. The normal stuff, debombing a Prophet, sacrificing his Gunner Hogs, because they have to shoot the Prophet to make a good trade when we see the Prophet die, running out, keep as many Hogs alive as we can. Good stuff. Pad is up on the base, so they cannot make it. They heal their own Hogs, keeping the pressure alive. Yellow soon is building a tank because we don't see any more Hogs building from Yellow. This is actually normal stuff, I think. Cubby side building Banshees already. But they keep the pressure up. They mean it serious. Another here. Still on gunner both. There is the first tank, like I told you guys. Was ist denn?
And then C. Why do we have two vampires and two banishers?
Yeah, another fun fact is that Rupe and I played with Heathrow, and Heathrow was throwing the game. We played versus some Steam players, and then they talked a lot of in the background. At least what I heard. Maybe they wanted to rage bait me, but Heathrow is one of those examples. We're not playing on my team forever, because even he was making fun out of it. But this guy is a drug addict, smoking weed all day. Even after every game, he said, "I need to smoke another weed." Yeah. If this is so funny, when they beat us because you are so shit, then better not play with me again. At least not in my team. Another example which got blocked, and I don't have to deal with anymore.
Oh my lord.
And you see the classic Rams when those both guys are going tanks. We see the reactor upgrade soon because we're banking money.
No chance, man. Game over.
You see that the other guys are also going tanks. Kabi soon from the other team is also switching to Rams. Then we have the classic air war.
Okay.
But we don't even go for the reactor upgrade because we already did it. So we love banking money on the James side. And we even built the 700, the 500 reactor on a blank expo. I don't know if those guys were Anders, but they could sneak in, make the base, and getting a reward with at least 400 plus out of it.
Oh, well, they know.
We have a sneaky push on the left side on green, maybe get some pads down, but with that amount of banking money, I don't think we can trade well actually. Because if those other guys are spending the money well, plus the reinforcement point on this base, then everything is gonna die. But we're sacrificing it, which is actually kinda interesting. Because you guys probably don't see the next move coming because we already have some Cobras in production. So they say we sacrifice this for 4 heavies, and then they try to counter push and they run in our trap. James Cubby already has the right outside wall. The left also would have been nice when you go Cobra, so they run perfectly into the trap. But we also have some scout rams on the left hand side, what you guys see, to make sure that we see them coming. We also have a good split on the Cobras, so they cannot carpet one or two Cobras at the same time. And yeah, red is falling for it, the trap. Our yellow friend is also on PT, which is really good. We somehow don't have the air war, which is the air lead, which is kind of surprising because we had way earlier ramps than Purple had. I'm assuming Purple was double pumping, he was single pumping because he's getting an expo right now. We also setting up Cobras on the other side because they swap around like good players do. We lose the Cavi expo probably because we don't have air lead right now. The PT tanks are in a good position right now, trying to defend this. I hope they are not having two full armies and going full in the commitment, but James already has 4 Cobras on it, So actually they cannot commit. A good thing what Purple could do right now, when you have the feeling you have such a big air lead, especially when you see like the Cubby base is lost, the Cubby Expo is lost like that, you feel confident pushing in on the Rams because they only have PT tanks. Plus, you have the scout where the Cobras are. Would have been ideal. Otherwise, another thing you could do as a Cubby player is you could swap into Hunters when you see that amount of Cobras. Then you give up the air lead, which indeed means your friends need to pump some Wolverines, but otherwise, it's really hard to break through stuff like that. You have a lot of you have some options as well when you have a cutter on the team, clicking the cutter to ODSTs. You have an Enders in the team making Cobras, making
Yep.
mm, making Gremlins, trying to stun more of those. We saw a clutch move from Yellow actually, going straight through the Cubby base unhindered and killing it, which should never be the case.
More pads, baby.
That is a lot of unawareness of the other team. The Cubby guy did not make a good job scouting actually, especially like I said, when you have the air lead, you have a lot of options. You can scout where the enemies are coming from. You can scout where the units from the enemies are for the tanks to make the first canny shot off. There are a lot of possibilities, but losing the base like that is actually not ideal. Then you see on the Cubby side, he has another base. That base is probably gone as well.
So bad.
Yeah, what can I tell you guys? That's probably the last time he has air lead in this game. And that also means that the game is pretty much over at that point. When the Cubby is pushed out, the other Cubby still has his main, building up his second base. It's a tough situation. Probably go out here and at this point. You see, you cannot push through. The longer the game goes, it's not going into the favorite of your team, then probably resign. And right now, it would have been actually a good point to resign. The Cobras can slow pushing in. It's actually horrible
How does this
for the
work
other
on the
team.
summit?
For James' team, it's actually insane with the Cobra stuff.
10 pads. 10 pads, one summit. Yeah.
And it's not Tova playing on his team, it's actually Capitan and Muffin Man. Muffin Man also told me about that game a day or two later. Yeah. And he said, you have to recall it. And that's why I'm here for, boys. That's why I'm here. I'm kind of a little bit tired, but what can we do? What can we do? Yeah. Oh, but the Kawi guy is doing what he should have done way earlier, pushing with his Rams, because he knows he has the air lead, and that could have been a game changer the whole game ago. I mean, the entire game actually. Like you see, those Rams can commit in. They even can fight Cobras when they see the PT tanks are pushing. They can fight Cobras by themselves. A lot of missed opportunities from the other team, especially on that side. But like I said, it was the last time you're having air lead, so you go for a final push, and if you lose the air lead and cannot keep it, then it's game over anyways. And that's probably what they do, because the game is over pretty soon. At least that's what my video data is saying, so I don't want to spoil too much here, but the, they resigned. Limits resigned, Fen resigned, and you see what was the last player.
Bidding monsters, winning the game, Phantom resigning.
I mean, if I criticize those people are all good players. I don't trash talk them, I'm just saying what I see as a outside person out of the game. I mean, I pretty much like everybody in this lobby, so.
Uh-oh. Thank God.
And that's it, like, one guy cannot beat it, so. That was a good game from James. I hope in the next commentary I come in with more enthusiasm, but like I said, Halo Wars is not that fun for me right now. I hope you understand that kind of bit. And if not, I don't care anyways. So you guys have a good one, and
Who's green on my team?
I wish you guys having a great weekend as well. And I hope I see you guys in the next video, and I don't have to pull up another restream from my games. But if, then it is what it is.